So, day one of this special competition, and it is a thrill to welcome you on a day of bright, bristling optimism when all things are possible. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Italy. Well, that was impressive. Match that. So the teams are ready to go as we all bask just for a moment in that special feel-good factor you tend only to get on days like this.
Well, cup competitions have been getting a raw deal because of downgraded importance, but these games still offer a hold-your-breath ordeal that can be as good as anything out there. Just listen to the sense of anticipation here. What an atmosphere. This sounds important. This sounds as if it matters.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this player, Anthony Gordon, is someone who's really impressed me in recent games. He's very hard-working, quite versatile, he has an excellent attitude, and he just keeps on ploughing away. I'm just curious to see whether he'll be allowed to operate more like an inside forward, because that's when he seems to be at his most productive.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Now it's Rice. Foden. Oh, that's neat. Bellingham. Rice, gently done. Burn gets flagged offside. Burn. Rice. Yehi. Colwell. Jordan Henderson. Foden. Now it's Gordon. Zaccagni gets rid without sophistication. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played it, and the shot! Politano clears it away. Cortesi. And the counter is on. Retegui. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Keane, spread out to the left, looks across and plays it in. And he thumps it clear. Tonali. And it's Tonali. Tonali proves just a little bit too strong. Foden, aim forwards. Good thinking by the keeper, he did well. Gordon. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Moved on forwards. Nice control. Well read, nice interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lovely feet. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bellingham. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Politano. Barella. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Keane. And he shoots! And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Out to the left it goes. Zaccagni. Zaccagni gets a cross in. Italy do love to play with a bit of width, Jim.
Yeah, and just notice the way when they ping it out wide, the prompt for those in central midfield to make their forward runs, and they're looking to get on the end of whatever arrives.
Foden. And here's Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yehi. Over to the left. Burn. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's having a shot! Can he spark a counter here? Barella. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Burn. And it's Rice. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good...
Can he finish? Play for a throw. Barella. Keane succumbs to the pressure. Kyle Walker. Played back to the goalkeeper. Jordan Henderson. Kyle Walker. Foden. And it's Fratesi. Fratesi, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Yehi gets good distance on it. Politano, played over towards the opposite flank. Tonali. Fratesi, played out to the left flank. Zaccagni gets into a good position. Zaccagni. Walking forwards and with intent. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Politano shifted upfield. There are a few waiting for it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's really well manoeuvred. Kane. Calafiori cuts it out. Tonali, Bastoni, forwards and with intent. Byrne. Buongiorno cuts out the pass. Byrne, still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Jordan Henderson, Bellingham. Lobbed in behind, deftly away. Bastoni, moved on forwards. Foden, Jordan Henderson. Showing good feet. Walker tries to get it clear. Keane. Barella, aim forwards. Byrne, gently done. Gehi. 5 minutes till the break. Jordan Henderson. Kane! Just off target.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Disappointed with that. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Kane. Now it's Gordon. Byrne. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a brilliant interception. Zaccagni played up towards the front line. And here's Gordon. Now it's Gordon. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled on in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Calmly anticipates. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
England ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
England are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Italy, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Over to the left. He's in space and looking for options. Gets it! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Politano. Bastoni. Zaccagni. Foden. Kyle Walker. Now it's Henderson. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Barella. Retegui. And it's played forward. Foden. Kyle Walker. Colwill. Jordan Henderson. Fratesi. Keane. Retegui. Politano. Politano! Yes, it's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Italy, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Foden, great defending, strong and determined. Foden has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Barella with the clearance. And that's a throw-in. Buongiorno gets it clear. Jordan Henderson, cross in. Carries far too far and out of play. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Zaccagni. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Foden. Gordon. And it's Walker. Walker with the cross. That has been knocked clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? We played through for the wide man. Keane. Retegui spread out to the left. So who's he picking out? That's very neat. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's there to clear it. That's a throw. Politano, Barella, delivers with whip. And that has been cleared. Bellingham. Gehi. So Jim, what are you thinking?
England are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Barella gets over and intercepts. Barella. And here's Keane. Tries a shot! There was plenty of power on that. Bellingham. Jordan Henderson. Zaccagni. Calafiori. Now that's well seen too. It's a throw-in. England are making a change now. So we have a double substitution going on here. Cross goes in there. There's the header! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Rice, it's a delicate pass. And he's there to get it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tonali. Jordan Henderson. He's cut it out. Quality ball. And it's Rice. Rice chips it through. Decent chance! That's a half-decent try.
Kane certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Italy have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Colwell wins the duel this time. James aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Calafiori. Buongiorno. Retegui. Now he's off and running. Barella. Fratesi. And here's Keane.
Keane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Picks it up out wide. Well, that's been repelled. Colwell have it back and can go again. Gordon. Oh, he's in! It's Kane! Gordon, this time surely! And he's heaved it away. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Livramento makes the interception.
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
James chasing after it. Now it's Kane. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And that has been clubbed away.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Out to the left it goes. Now who's going to be first to this? Henderson getting this one clear.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pickford sends that a long way. Over to the left, Livramento. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And it's James. Almost nothing left on the clock here. England are on the point of first-round elimination. Foden played out towards the right wing. Up he goes! That's going to go a long way. Bellingham. Jordan Henderson. James.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves...
Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's been won straight back. Eze shapes to shoot. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Eze. Now it's Kane. Tonali does really well to win the ball there. Udogi. Luca. Fratesi. Oh, good spread. Politano.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Barella, played into space out wide. Politano. Udogi crossed in once more. Corner it is. So here comes a substitution. 2 changes being made right now. Rashford gets it away. Udogi. Oh, that's nice. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Luca, charge, surely! England are out. England are out. Already heading home before even reaching the sharp end. The most anticlimactic of anticlimaxes against the backdrop of inflated expectations. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And a premature exit from their viewpoint, though there are positives to be taken. It's both sad and satisfying.